F, and G the first 3 chords you learn? Why is it? Are they the easiest chords?
Yes.
No.
They are too.
They are not. I like you. C, F, and G chords are not necessarily the easiest chords. They happen to be all white notes, so they are easier than some. But it's because most pianists and keyboardists play in the key of C. It's the easiest key. There are no sharps, no flats, all white notes, done. Okay, this is not true with all instruments. In guitars, for example, and believe me, I tried to play the guitar. I have really tried to play the guitar. Guitar players, none of the books I have, not one book, guitar book I have, the beginning guitar books is in the key of C. None of them. Now, as a keyboardist, I play it in the key of C. So I know that C, F, and G are the first 3 chords I learn. A guitar, on the other hand, is A, D, and E. Look, see the circle? If that A was at 12 o'clock, A and D would be to the right, and E would be to the left. Now, there's 2 reasons for that. One is that the majority of the people on this earth that sing in the key of A. Did you know that?
No.
That's the universal easiest key to sing in. So guitar players usually learn guitar because they want to accompany a singer. Correct? I mean, I wanted to learn the guitar, but I can't sing, so it wasn't much fun. You know, unless you learn how to play, you know, the classical guitar with melodies and things like that. So, the second reason that they play in that key is because they're the 3 easiest chords to learn on a guitar. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
A, D, and E are the easiest 3 chords as far as finding them. I can actually play them. I cannot for the life of me play an F chord. Impossible. You gotta bar all the strings and it goes thud, and it's too hard. Okay, so keyboardists, C, F, and G, guitarists, A, D, and E. Other instruments play other sets of chords that work for them. Okay? All right. So
Karen, a B-flat clarinet. What key do they play in? Are they playing in B-flat?
yes.
So-
And they're one whole step below a keyboardist. All right, so here's the deal. When you play with a clarinet, they play those notes. The keyboardist has to lower their whole song one whole step. So if you have a transposer, then that's cool. You just take it down 2 half steps, you can play with a clarinet. Okay, or the clarinetist has to come up a whole step. So on a keyboard, if the clarinet is in B flat, what chords will the keyboardist play? B flat, E flat, and F. That's it. Okay, pretty cool, huh? So if you know the circle, that's why my book, the chord book that I have, the whole back half of it is about the circle. Because as soon as you start to understand where chords go, pretty soon you can just kind of feel them coming. You don't have to even read them anymore. You'll just, if you've practiced them and rehearsed them, you'll know what chord comes next. A good guitar teacher will always teach chords in progression. Never one at a time, because you've got to feel the next one. All right, so watch. Here's what you're going to do when you practice. And that's what's on this sheet. You're going to start with a C chord, right? Now I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to go C, F, C, and G. It just works. You can feel it, can't you? I love to do that. I don't even need a song. All right, now, after you learn that, and you get it under your belt, and you kind of feel the chords, you move one to the right, and you start that in a set. So what is the set that goes with F? F, B flat, and C. So now, same thing. I'm going to play F and B flat. And F and C. What are the chords that go with A? Let's say you pick up a piece of music and it's a guitar. Okay, and the guitar guy goes, I want to play a song in the key of A. What chords? Now see, as a keyboardist, I got to know my circle. So what chords will I play? A, D, and E. All right, and you could go either way first. It doesn't matter. But generally, the blues progression goes to the right first. Okay, so I'm going to play A. Now, why do people play in different keys? What's the point? Why can't everything just be written in C?
We had a guy write us that very thing. He's a professor in India. Ask why. Every chord, every song can be played in C. Question mark. Absolutely.
So, why do you have to learn all the other ones?
Variety.
Variety, but the song changes. It's like the flavor changes. You know, when you put different spices in the same recipe, you can just subtly change it a little bit. So listen, if I play You Are My Sunshine, G. Okay, what's the next chord? C. And G. Goes back to C here. G. Now I'm going to go to D. I know the circle in my head. I know the pattern that the composer for that song used, right? Well, let's go back up to C. He did C, F, C, F, C, G, C. So in my head, I'm going to go 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. That's how the orchestra would hear it. And sometimes you'll hear like a director just go 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, key of G. No. Do you know how much information he just gave those people? He just said key of G, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. So the musician who knows this will go, I'm just going to play C, G, C, G, C, D. Say that fast. And that's what I'll play. And that's all they need to know. And they can do it in any key because they've rehearsed it. Let's pick a horrible key. All right? Let's